Good evening, class. My name is Reverend Zuline Wilkinson, and I'm your professor for Theology 1103. We're going to be talking this semester, which is 5 weeks, about biblical life and witness. Biblical life and witness. I'm very excited to be joining you for the next 5 weeks to talk about this topic. And we're going to spend some time looking at spiritual disciplines. One of our required books is Spiritual Disciplines Handbook. And in there, we're going to learn many nuances to transforming our spiritual lives. I think that you're going to find some new information that perhaps you have never been exposed to before. We're also going to do some work with making sense out of spirituality. Making Sense Out of Spirituality by Cliff Sanders. And we also are going to be using for our guidance in writing our responses to one another in our discussions and also in our major papers, pocket style manual, writing papers in APA style, the 7th edition. So the APA handbook is another document that you should have handy, particularly as you are writing papers and your comments. My background is that of a social worker. I was called to social work many years ago and have served in nonprofit settings and in healthcare settings for a number of years. I also have led nonprofit organizations, particularly in community service agencies and also in child welfare organizations. Currently, I am the CEO of a faith-based nonprofit in a very poor community in Pennsylvania, a community called Chester, Pennsylvania. I love what I do there because it is in that environment that I get to serve as both a pastor and a nonprofit executive. I have a master's degree in social work as well as a number of courses in multicultural, bilingual, bicultural studies, particularly in Spanish. And I also have a master's degree in divinity. So I come with quite a perspective on the needs of people, the issues that we have as we disciple, and some of the ways in which we as Christians can learn to grow closer to Christ. I am delighted to be working with you these weeks, and I pray that it will be stimulating for you, that it will be provocative for you, and that it will provide the kind of learning that you're looking for in terms of deepening your own spiritual walk. God bless you. Welcome to the class. I'm looking forward to relating to every single one of you. Watch your news announcements. I will be putting my office hours there and laying out some of the expectations for the course in writing. I'd like for you to know that the assignments are due weekly, and we have a cutoff date for getting your discussions in, and you really do need to adhere to that in order to get the most credit you can for everything. The other thing you must do is keep abreast of what the large assignments are and start working on them as soon as you can. I want to reference again the APA Pocket Style Manual, 7th edition. That's something that you'll want to have handy. If you're not sure about how to use commas or semicolons or quotation marks or how to set up a footnote, you really have to use this handbook. You will be graded for your integrity to using this handbook. in writing your papers. I will have some office hours. I'm still looking at my calendar to determine exactly when they will be, and I'll make sure that there's a news announcement. And I may come on live again to share with you personally what we need to do. So God bless you. Welcome to Bible Life and Witness, Theology 1103, Reverend Zuline Wilkinson. I am very much looking forward to working with every single one of you. God bless.